What's up, YouTube? The Florence Trucker here, coming to you from Dayton Yard in Dayton, Ohio. The last video I uploaded didn't come out quite the way I wanted, so I just believe I'm going to start, go a little more in depth. So, Phase 2, Week 3, 6 days long, 5 solo runs on my own. Solo run consists of, I do all the trip planning, all the driving, all the backing. My trainer is basically there to back me up if I have a safety issue or I can't figure something out. I did all the tarping, all the securement, and we got through it, covered about 2,200 miles in those 5 days with all those assignments. So it wasn't bad. Once I passed that, my trainer said I had passed it, called my fleet manager, and my fleet manager called me, congratulated me, and said, I'm going to schedule you for your Phase 2 test out back in Gary, Indiana. So that was a Monday that he told us that. Said get back to Gary Tuesday for a test at 2:30. Now we were in Michigan, so we had to drive all night to get back to Gary, but we got it. Got back, took the test about 2:30. Nothing serious. They wanted to see me do a proper pre-trip inspection all the way around the vehicle. I didn't have to recite word for word things like you do in GYCDL, but I did have to get down and show that I knew how to do it and identify things that were wrong with the truck. This particular truck was a 2015 Freightliner. It did have a couple issues, and so when I saw said issues, I had to point them out. There had been a previous oil leak. It still looked like it was leaking. I pointed that out. Dent in one of the brake chambers on the rear tandem, pointed that out. Issues with DOT tape, pointed that out. And some issues with the tires, etc. After that, they said they weren't worried about an in-cab inspection. They did the brake test. So I didn't really have to do the brake test per se. I just had to sit there and walk him through everything from the tug test to the service air brake test to governor shutoff and so on and so forth. Then we went out driving for about 15 minutes on the freeway so that he could see that I could drive the way rail wants me, which is safe, under the speed limit, driving for others, following the Safe 7, maintaining proper distances, that kind of thing. So we got all that done, came back, unhooked the trailer, hooked the trailer. He needed to see me do that. And then I had to back in between two trailers, a normal parking spot, if you will, that you'd find at a truck stop. He gave me the option of pulling in any way I wanted, as long as I didn't come within 6 inches of either trailer, because that's considered an accident. I did a 45-degree back. Messed it up a little bit the first time, reset myself, started over, and got it right the second time. So I passed that, and my fleet manager said, you have a truck at Conley, truck 2969, so we're going to get you up to, or down to Conley. Now that was on day. We didn't leave for Conley until Wednesday. When we got there on Wednesday, we drove all night to get down there. Me and another guy who was picking up his truck. He picked me up from Marshfield. Way down there, his truck was there, mine was not. And when I asked him about my truck, they said that the previous driver still has it. He's in Derryville, Georgia, and they don't know when he's coming back. Okay, so a couple of the snafus that happened, but eventually he showed up with my truck, and maintenance worked on it, and we'll cover that in the next video. But Phase 2 test out is not bad, and I don't think it's any different wherever you go, but even if it is, they're going to ask you, you've done 100 times, and you've covered it already in every other aspect, so don't worry about it. It's nothing whack or hard or anything that's going to throw you for a loop. If you're following me and you're looking at switching careers, being a truck driver, let me know. Shoot me a comment. I'll address as much as I can. Like I said, I'm just starting out in trucking. I'm definitely no expert, but I'll do the best I can. And my next video will show you my truck. Thanks.